idea was this?
Oh, no.
I'll tell you what, this is fun. I don't even want to go into limo.
You're gonna snag it up.
Now, see, it flows.
You know what, though? I'm looking forward to that show.
Oh, man. Sold out.
Boy, that's a good cat.
That was a beautiful cast, wasn't it?
That's real.
Yeah,
He can cast great. He just
Just
never
can't
catches
catch anything.
He's a great caster.
You gonna do a fishing show in there?
That's all you think about is fishing shows.
I'll tell you what, I hate those things, man. Every cast they do, they catch a fish. We got $5,000 worth of gear here. We can't get the bugs to bite.
Okay.
First time I ever went fishing, I was going with this girl. We were going down the lake down there, and she wanted to make love on a horse, and I never done it, and we did it, and I'm trying to keep my balance, and she fell off, and then the manager of Walmart come out and unplugged them out there. I didn't even want to make love on a horse. I wanted to do it on the rocket ship they had, but they were kidding on it.
Oh, man, shut up.
Who do you think has been with the ugliest woman here?
Have you ever been with an ugly
The
woman?
ugliest woman I've ever been with, I was with last week, and I'm starting to miss her.
You remember that movie, 9½ Weeks? When that fella had that woman all
yeah.
blindfolded and was feeding her fruit
Oh,
and stuff?
yeah.
Well, I was in there going, I'm going to try that in my house. Well, apparently, bologna and string cheese is not a big turn on for a blindfolded. Choose your condiments correctly.
One of those shows I was watching said the big thing now is you're supposed to talk to your partner while you're making
Oh, I
love.
heard that, yeah.
You know, which where I come from means ain't no cars coming, relax.
Hey, there's David.
David!
You see us out here?
We're in the middle of a lake in a boat. If he can, I ain't riding with him.
Come on, guys.
Hey, better get your stuff in.
Oh, man, are you serious?
Come on, got a show to do.
Well, they're gonna put me in the movie. They're gonna make a big star out of me. We'll make a film about a man who's sad and lonely. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star.
Have you ever had makeup on? One time, but I was young and needed the money.
Hey guys, I didn't want to interrupt you. Listen, I took the liberty of doing a little shopping for you guys. Now, as we discussed before, I just think you should give some color, bring it to the stage, pizzazz. That's what
David, this is the most dressed up Larry has been all year long.
That's great. Listen, guys, pick a suit. They're all labeled. Try them on, knock it out the box, and I'll be back in a minute, okay, fellas?
We'll put them on now?
Clean shirt? No way.
Stuff that was on sale?
We're trying to get people's favorite Jeff Foxworthy joke.
You know you're a redneck if you go to a family reunion looking for a wife.
You might be a redneck.
If your tires on your truck cost more than your truck.
You might be a redneck if you
Find yourself climbing a water tower.
to erase your sister's name.
If your wife's ever said, come move this transmission so I can take a bath.
I'm not just dead sure I've got underwear on.
There ain't no way I'm squeezing into these things.
First of all, Tammy Faye Baker, I want to say is, I'm kidding you. Come on. You know you're a redneck if.
Your mother can tell a state trooper to kiss her ass without taking the Marlboro out of her mouth.
You might be a redneck if you
Got a motor swinging from your tree, an engine swinging from a tree.
Look at this dog, fellas. I didn't even know they made a 28-button suit.
know you're a redneck if.
You might be a redneck if
know you're a redneck when you're mowing your lawn.
mow your front yard.
If you mow your grass and you find a car.
You might be a redneck if you go to a dance and they say, do the hood down, you throw your girlfriend on the floor.
What's up, Keith?
A lot of white people in here this evening. Where's my whores? Where's my
You guys
whores?
look like my relatives. You can't go on stage dressed like this. Phoenix, Arizona, this is it. Are you guys ready to laugh? Make some noise, please, for Mr. Ron White.
Yesterday I was sitting in a beanbag chair naked eating Cheetos. And I was flipping through the television and I saw Robert Tilton. He's a televangelist from Dallas, and he was staring at me. He said this, he said, "Are you lonely?" Yeah. He said, "If you wasted half your life in bars pursuing sins of the flesh," this guy's good. He said, "Are you sitting in a beanbag chair naked eating Cheetos?" "Yes, sir." He said, "Do you feel the urge to get up and send me $1,000? Close. I thought he was talking about me there for a second. So anyway, I flew here from Flagstaff because my manager doesn't own a Globe. I flew here on a plane that big, like a pack of gum with 8 people in it, just. We took off from the Flagstaff Airport Hair Care and Tire Center there. We're traveling at half the speed of smell. We got passed by a kite. There was a goose behind us and the pilot was going, "Go around." We get halfway to Phoenix, we gotta go back. It's a 9-minute flight. Can't pull it off with this equipment. We had some engine trouble. We lost some oil pressure in one of the engines, and they told us about it over the speaker system of the plane, which was stupid because they could have just went, "Hey, we lost some oil pressure." Heard ya. It was weird. Everybody on the plane was nervous, but I'd been drinking since lunch, and I was like, "Take it down, I don't care." You ever had one of those days? It's something hard. I don't want to limp away from this wreck. The guy sitting next to me is losing his mind. Apparently, he had a lot to live for. He goes, "Hey man, hey man, if one of these engines fails, how far will the other one take us?" "All the way to the scene of the crash." Which is pretty handy, because that's where we're headed. I bet we beat the paramedics there by a half hour. I saw something today that came close to truth in advertising. The De Beers people are almost saying what they really mean, because the old De Beers slogan was, "Diamonds are forever." Then they changed it to this year, "Take her breath away." The new slogan is, "Diamonds render her speechless." Well, why don't they just go ahead and say it? Diamonds. That'll shut her up. For a minute. It's good to be here. I was here last summer, and they took me tubing down the Salt River, and I was baffled by this. I had never done it before. 21 of us met to go tube the river. We had 6 ice chests full of beer with the tubes wrapped around them. You know what I'm talking about? We floated down that river drinking beer for 6.5 hours. Not one person had to pee. Is that normal? I'd like to think my friends wouldn't pee on themselves. I know I would. That was the best thing about tubing the river. You could just paddle up to somebody you don't even know. Talk to them while you're peeing on yourself. That's relaxed right there. If you're floating down a river, drinking a beer, peeing on yourself, There's no tension there, is there? I guess we've been floating down that river for like an hour before I realized to myself, well, everybody's just peeing on themselves. And I thought, hell, I'll just pee on myself. Everybody got mad at me. Of course, I was in a canoe. Standing up, too. Not everybody got mad. A couple people viewed it as a photo opportunity. And I know that because I got their Christmas card last year. I don't remember it being that cold that afternoon. So I just got back from 10 days in Los Angeles. If you ever have a chance to do that, pass on that. I learn things when I go to LA. I learned this. They have bikini